let's talk about how God is irrelevant. It's fun to debate whether the invisible Sky Papa is up there checking his divine emails, but while we're busy bickering, the world is burning, and he's not even sending a thoughts and prayers text. Whether God manages our moral mishaps or just binge watches our chaos from a cosmic couch, I doubt he cares. He seems to have better things to do than watch us squabble over pop culture fandoms and political memes. And don't even get me started on God's customer service. It's terrible. You wait on hold for an eternity only to be told they can't find your record. Please hold. Your prayer is very important to us and will be answered in the order in which it was received. Thank you kindly. Where's the divine intervention? The world looks like a rogue pet project. Like God clocked out early and he never returned. He left the building with a half-eaten bagel and a post-it note that said, "Good luck," just sitting on his desk. The only signposts point straight to we are on our own. If God exists, maybe he's not smiting because he wants us to figure things out independently. Divine silence isn't because God's not there. He just doesn't care to micromanage. He's like that old school parent. The one who tosses the keys to the kid, says, "Figure it out. Hope you don't drive into a ditch." Honestly, God kind of seems less like a benevolent overseer and a little bit more like an absentee landlord. He collects rent in form of prayers and never gets around to fixing the leaks. If we flip the script, maybe there's no director in the wings. But if that's the case, it means we're not just playing the bit parts, we're writing the whole damn script. Without divine supervision, every moral compass is DIY, and we've got to figure out where to point it. Although, that would explain why we're so obsessed with remakes. We just keep rewriting the same old disasters over and over again, hoping they'll turn out differently this time. In a world without divine commandments, we can't blame the big guy in the sky for our screw-ups. It's all on us. Now every thou shalt and thou shalt not comes from our moral debates, not some celestial command center. We're suddenly in charge of painting the big ethical picture. Still, instead of divine inspiration, we're left with a half-used box of crayons, some mismatched screws, and a manual written in ancient Sumerian. Without a divine safety net, survival isn't about destiny, how well we clean up our mess. Resilience and compassion aren't just feel-good slogans, they're survival strategies. When there's no heavenly cavalry coming to save us, in a godless world, we've gone from divine intervention to figure it out. We're hacking our way through the jungle of moral ambiguity. Our legacy isn't written in the stars. It's chiseled out of sheer determination to make something decent out of the cosmic chaos. And let's be honest, we'll likely light everything on fire and call it progress. And we'll blame that on a random act of God. Since we're lighting everything on fire, it's time we consider ourselves the divine force in the universe. If we are the divine force, this explains why miracles are so rare. Most people can barely make it through a workday, let alone part the Red Sea. However, being God is an interesting concept for us. Plus it tracks right back to Moses. Ayada Sheraya, I am that I am. From then on, it became I am who you say I am, or I am who you think I am. Well, then Descartes put in his 2 cents, I think, therefore I am. We think, therefore, we are God. Feeds right into the ego, doesn't it? But let's be honest. Most people are more like, I scroll, therefore I exist. If we're all divine, a fairer society isn't just a good idea. It's our cosmic job description. From that perspective, justice and empathy aren't just lovely options, but basic requirements. So when did we start treating them like electives in the humanity curriculum? The problem with being divine is that it's not just a job title. It's a full-time commitment. We can't just play God on the weekends and then go back to being jerks the rest of the week. We'd need consistency. We're better at kicking the can down the road. The next generation will handle that one. I'll be dead. Debating God's existence, in reality, is a pointless distraction. It's like rearranging the deck chairs on the Titanic. Feng shui it all you want, you've already hit the iceberg. In a meaningless existence, we are left to make the meaning as individuals and as a society. Fun, isn't it?